So what kind of situation do we currently have on Euro NZD? Now, from a monthly perspective, we have a market that clearly has created a very strong impulse to the upside, and now the market is currently retesting the previous resistance here, which is now turned support. Now, after the market created this impulse, if we want to measure this retracement, what are we supposed to be doing? Taking a Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse. And what we can see is that the market has currently tested the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement, which is exactly the level that you expect the market to hit, given the fact that is the level that is aligning the best with this structure. So the previous structure resistance, which is now structure support. Let's go down on the weekly time frame of this pair and see what kind of situation we have. Now, from a weekly perspective, what we can see that clearly the market is trapped inside of an important zone. Which is this zone? Is this resistance? In fact, we had previous support here, not on resistance at this area and this support here. Because, as you know, we also had support at this level, which was the previous resistance here, now turned support. So basically, the market is trapped inside of weekly resistance and weekly support. And we also have, as we have just said, monthly support here. So it's a very chaotic situation. In fact, if we go and see what we have from a COT perspective, so commitment of traders, how big banks and institutions are currently placed on the euro and on the NZD, what we can understand why we have this situation. In fact, from a euro perspective, we can see that the net positions went from minus 114k net positions all the way up to plus 118k net positions. So from having way more shorts than longs from an institutional perspective on the euro to having way more longs than shorts on euro and on the euro from an institutional perspective. So they have been aggressively buying the euro. But if you look at the NZD, we can see that they have been aggressively buying the NZD as well, because we went from minus 20k to having more or less the same amount of longs and shorts, with 1.7k longs added with the last report. So if we go down on the daily time frame, it makes a lot of sense to see the market ranging sideways, because euro is strong and NZD is strong as well. So the market can't go to the upside nor to the downside, because both the currencies are strong. So how we will be approaching this situation with students? If we will see the market break this zone to the upside, then this previous resistance will be turned support if the market will go to retest it. And on the retest with students, we will be monitoring price action on the 4-hour time frame instead of this area. We will also have the confluence of the Fibonacci levels taken from the low to the high of the impulse, possibly a 50% or 0.618 Fibonacci confluence. And instead of this area, if the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, we will be taking a nice long with a very good risk to reward and very good probabilities for the move to the upside. On the other side, until the market will remain inside of this area, we will only be looking for W and M formations. And if the market will show us one, I will try to keep also you guys here on TradingView updated. Now, if you enjoyed this free analysis and education, make sure you drop a like and a comment. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you. And I will see you in the next video.